this morning because of the weather. Even though Pops thinks that I want to feed him like I should, but he'll be all right. All right. Oh, it is pretty. So we left Evanston, and the guy at the little coffee shop we were at said, "Oh, you've got to go see Bear Lake." I forget how many miles, 25 miles long and 12 miles wide. And anyway, it is absolutely, he said, Caribbean type blue water, and it really is. So this town is called Lake Town. Could be Utah, in fact, but anyway, what a pretty little lake. If you ever want to go to a lake, those are some pelicans right there. Consider Bear Lake in Utah-Wyoming border. I think half the lake is in Utah and half the lake is in Wyoming. But it is pretty. And it's a whopping 58 degrees outside. So anyway, our next stop will be Jackson, Wyoming. Man, that is pretty. No boats or anything out on it though. Golly, that water is blue. Look up there. It is a huge lake. Hit some bugs while ago. That windshield looks gross.
57 degrees out there in Vegas.
Dang. Anyway, the lake goes on forever, so I'll see you in Jackson. Good Friday morning, waking up in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Unfortunately, the weather's kind of crummy. It's sprinkling, 48 degrees out. So we want to do the whole downtown Jackson thing, and maybe this afternoon the weather will be a little bit better. But we're just kind of going riding this morning. Got some suggestions on some roads from Amy, and we'll probably go check those out. There's the Grand Tetons over there. Pretty mountains. So as soon as we find something exciting, we'll check back in. Okay, so we took a little ride up to check out that Grassy Lake campground, which we hope to stay at tomorrow night, only to find out they have it closed due to road work. They're doing so much road work up here. So now we officially entered Yellowstone Park at 11:45. We decided just to come on in and check things out, maybe try and scope out a campground here so that tomorrow when we get ready to move, we kind of know where we're going. As you can see, it's still drizzling rain, 45 degrees, so there's not a whole lot else to do other than stay in a nice warm dry Jeep and look for bears. So that's our plan, and we are going there now. And if I run across interesting wildlife, I'll click back on, don't you worry. Okay guys, we are walking to Old Faithful. Looky here, there's lots of people, but the moment Danny has been waiting for. See that sign right here? Old Faithful Geyser. Here we go. At least it's quit raining. It's warmed up to 52 degrees.
That's pretty fast sideways.
And there's a whole lot of people here. Yeah. I kind of like this straight on shot right here, but look at people as far as you can see. People. supposedly, maybe it goes off every 45 minutes. That's what Danny said he thinks. But that's probably a good spot to sit right there.
I guess if this thing erupts, this will be the epicenter.
Look how that pretty puppy is sitting over
Oh, you
there.
can't have dogs over here.
Oh. Okay. So, this all right, if things start to happen, I'll come back on. Okay, so apparently they said it's bubbling. It bubbled for a couple of seconds. I'm gonna come right up here. But it stopped.
That was it. Let's go.
It stopped. There he goes.
I wonder how long it lasts. 3 to 4 minutes. 3 to 4 minutes? That's pretty good. It lasts 3 to 4 minutes, but well, that's pretty high.
All right, we did. Timed it just right. So all of this that you see up ahead is called the Lower Geyser Basin. So we went to Old Geyser, Old Faithful, and then we saw the Mid Basin, and now this is the Lower Basin. Still a lot of people wanting to get up close and personal with it. But you can see all the smoke, steam from smoke. And look, y'all, the sun's trying to shine. It is finally stopped raining, warmed up to 54 degrees, so we are glad. Pretty neat. Okay, guys, it is 6:20. I feel like we've been driving all day. We're about to go through Teton Pass. There's weight limit of 60,000 gross volume weight or whatever. Anyway, it's supposed to be a really pretty drive. It's been raining and messy, but the rain slacked off, so it looks pretty nice. This road has 10% grade.
Yeah.
10% grade. Anyway, our neighbor at the RV park last night told us they went through it. That he was pulling a travel trailer and said it was a little bit spooky for him. We just have the Jeep today, and Yellowstone is so big, you have to go all the way around it if you don't want to go through it to get back to where we want to go. So like 2.5 hours from where we camped back to Jackson. And tonight we have dinner reservations at 8:15 at the $1 Million Cowboy Steakhouse, just which is below or above the famous $1 Million Cowboy Bar. So we plan on going there and having a beer at the bar and then having our meal. So anyway, I will get back on here when we get into the actual pass.